Hi, I'm Gary Collin. I am going to go over how I restore my databases. So I do that when I do a backup from my primary laptop. So I have an EliteBook, a smaller laptop that only has 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigabytes of hard disk space with Windows Pro 11. So I got it for it was a refurbished laptop. I got it for $240 from Amazon, and it's working. It's been working really nice, really good. Um, so yeah, so I do my all my work there because it's a lot more portable. It's a smaller laptop. I can move it around. It's light. And then, but from time to time, I need to back up my project files, and I zip my projects with files. I have two major project files, one for my demo site and one that has sensitive data. I use both of them have my tracking system in it, and I zip those files and then I copy it in here, unzip it, and I copy it into this guy here. And then I take the databases and I restore them. Let me show you how I do that. So the files are in C MVC underscore dev. And the files that I just unzipped, I just copied it over to two zip files. I copied this MVC underscore stage and MVC underscore data. I copied it over to this directory. Then I unzipped it and copied those. I deleted the older project files and then copied it over here. These two guys, MVC underscore data, VS2019, Visual Studios 2019. 2019 and MVC underscore stage underscore VS 2019. And I have both databases for this in here. So I'll just double click here on the MVC underscore data VS 2019. So these are the two databases that I need to restore because yes, I need to restore these. So I have the latest one. So I'll do click here, control, click here, right click, show more, and then do a copy and move it to C look for C and look for program files and then Microsoft SQL Server and then go to the bottom of this and double click on MS SQL and last backup right here. And I'll just do a control V to paste and I'm replace so I get the latest backup database files here. And I can close this guy. So I'll go to Management Studios, SQL Server Management Studios, which is right over here. Double click on this guy. Click on Connect. Expand the database. So let me back up. Let me restore rather this guy. Contacts, this database. I'll right click here. I'll go to Tasks and I'll look for Restore Database. So then I'll click on Device on these three dots here. Click on Add. Then look for contact right here. And then double click there and then just click on OK. And then go to options. Check overwrite. Uncheck the log. I'm just overwriting everything. And that's it. That's all I need. Click OK. That should do it. And it copied it. Pretty fast, right? OK, database contact restored successfully. And what I have to do now is go to the contact database, go to securities, then users, and delete track contacts right here. Delete. I have to delete that. That's the login. And then I go to securities. I expand that. Then expand logins. Look for track contacts, which I see right here. Right click on that. Go to properties. Go to user mappings. And I have to map that database. Contacts. Right over right here. It's on the very top. And then click on right here, DB underscore owner. And then click OK, and I'm done. And what I would do is go to Visual Studios, 2019, build that project because I just copied. Remember, I said I copied it over the zip files and I unzipped it and copied it over to projects. I deleted the old projects and then copied over the new one once I unzipped it. And let's go to this guy here, MVC tracking data that has my demo site. And the database for that is contactb.bak. Wait for that okay. So once that's done, I don't think let's close that and go to the very top here in the right pane under solutions. I have the project name. I'll right click here and just click on build and it's building it. You'll see it here. I'll dismiss on that. I don't need to see this. So it's starting to build. Voila, succeeded. Once that's done, I'll right click on this project name again under solutions, right click on that and click on publish. And you'll see a publish button here. Let's just click on this and wait for it to be done. And it's finished, succeeded. So that's it. I'll save it here, right here, and close this guy. Next, I'll do the other one, the other database. Let's maximize this guy. This is SQL Server Management Studio, Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. So I am looking for, let's minimize this contact. I'm looking for Stage MD, so I'll right click here and I'll go to Tasks and I'll go to Restore Database and then I'll go to click on Device, this radio button here, Device, and click on these three dots and I'll go to Add and then I'll go to Stage underscore MD BAK, that's the one I want to restore. Click on that, click on OK, click on OK here. Go to Options, click on Overwrite, and the log. I just want to overwrite everything. And that's it, and click on OK. And I am done. It's successful. And what I have to do here is maximize this guy. Go to Security, go to Users, delete Track Stage MD, right click, and click on Delete. Okay. And then go to, it's already expanded, Logins, look for track stage MD right here, right click here, go to properties and just go to user mapping and look for stage MD somewhere right here, stage underscore MD, that's the database. And then I'm a DB owner, that's my row, click OK, and voila, we are done. So that's done. Oh, so one thing I would do, one thing I forgot. So I would go to Visual Studios. Yes, I want to build it. So I would go to this guy here, MVC Tolerate Tracking. That's my staging site, which has my tracking system, which has my sensitive data that I'm constantly updating. You could have tracking system, I could have my mom stuff, my family stuff, constantly updating that. So just click here. It's going to bring this up. What I have to do, I already copied it over, project file over. So what I have to do is under the solutions, all I have to do is right click on build, wait till it finishes, build started, and dismiss this other stuff, don't need that. Build, still thinking. So it succeeded, okay. So all I have to do is right click here again and go to publish. You'll see a button here, publish button right here. Click on that. So once that's done, I am pretty much done. Succeeded. Make sure I save this. Probably didn't need to save. Well, yeah, it's good to save. And just close this guy. And it's always good to, one thing I forgot to do, I should always check it to make sure the database actually restored the data. Go to my Google Chrome. Oh, I was on localhost already, huh? Okay, wait a minute. So I would go to localhost. And the way you go to localhost, was I there already? Okay, so localhost. So once I launch it, I would go to my localhost. Notice this is my landing page. The background can change if I refresh it. So anytime I go to my landing page, background it may be different. There. So here I can check. Let me check my demo site, make sure everything's there. So I go to Task Grid Manager. I can tell right away. Right now I know changes I made. So I can tell I made those changes. I'll double check, go to my video library manage interface. Yeah, see if things have changed. So you can look up videos here. You can enter partial text or go or search by emojis. So there's MetaQuest 3. Yeah, just want to see if I can just. Okay, so this has been added. All right, super cool. So I can. Okay. So yeah, I can tell because I know that I updated just by looking at it. Close that and let's go to. I can always go to the staging acceptance testing and look at that too. This has sensitive data, so I'm not going to launch it. I mean, the only sensitive data I have here is on the task grid manager, so I can check that. But I'm pretty sure it's been updated. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I restore my database, and make sure I publish my projects again. But that's how I restore my database. This video is primarily for myself in case I forget. So yeah, so thanks for watching.